Yo, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. Welcome back. All right, so listen, I want to go ahead and talk about season 16 of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm here for a great time, not a long time. Just want to go ahead and, try to keep you guys updated with the cast list, right? So listen, this is what we know so far. We're going to use deductive reasoning, some process of elimination, and a little bit of common sense. But so far, we know that Marlo is fired, Sonia is gone, and the mayor of Atlanta, Miss Candy Burrs Tucker, done quit the damn show. We also know that Porsha is the only one that has been confirmed by Bravo to be back onto the show. And no, that's not Porsha Gobadia, that's Porsha Williams, because it was Porsha Gobadia and not Porsha Williams returning to the show, but now it's Porsha Williams and not Porsha Gobadia, because we know that Porsha Williams is getting a divorce from Simon Gobadia. We don't know what the hell is going on, but it's getting really messy because Lenithia Leaks, former star of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, not a Bravo celebrity, went to the internet and basically told us that her and Porsha were supposedly doing the upshots together, but Porsha at the last minute pulled out because I guess she cites past issues with Lenithia Leaks. Lenithia, who's blackballed in Hollywood, didn't like that situation, so she basically let it be known that Porsha was being a snake behind the scenes child and that she's not a star and she didn't want to share the spotlight and she's just a Bravo celebrity. It's getting really, really messy. Now, why is this the case? Well, because Nene didn't reach out to Porsha when news broke that Porsha and Simon were getting this divorce. And now all of a sudden it gets even more petty because Lenithia Leaks is seen out with her boyfriend, Yoni Man, Simon, Porsha's soon-to-be ex-husband, and Simon's friend, Yasmin, his Habasha sis. It's getting really messy. Now, a lot of people were wondering, well, was Nene hanging out with Simon and his girlfriends way before this incident even occurred? And is that why Porsha didn't want to guest star beside her on Netflix's The Upshaws? I mean, only one can wonder. I think we should give Porsha the benefit of the doubt, even though I already said that she was kind of fucked up for, using and mentioning Nene's name. And I still feel that way, but I think it's quite interesting. Now, this is where Kenya comes into the fold, okay? Let's go back to the cast. So Porsha is on, and I think it's safe to say that Kenya is definitely on. The season 5 queens, Porsha and Kenya, will be leading the charge to revive the franchise. Now, as far as Kenya is concerned, I feel like a lot of people have this dream that Porsha and Kenya are going to be friends, and it's not going to happen. 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 I can already see where Kenya is going down a path where she is going to be questioning Porsha. She's going to be going against Porsha. And I feel like she's going to try to poke at Porsha. This is just my opinion. I don't know this to be true, but I kind of feel like once you watch the show for so many years, you start to learn the women and their different patterns. And I just don't see a world where Porsha and Kenya are genuine friends. Maybe they'll be friendly, maybe they'll be cordial, but genuine friends, I just don't see it. Kenya, I don't think, can give up an opportunity to taunt Porsha and what's going on in her personal life, right? So listen, Kenya. So after we found out about the situation with the Upshaws, Kenya Moore went to the shade room under the comments and said this: "They offered me the same role and we know my history with Kim Fields. She's a professional and still wanted to work with me. I was booked, but what is for you, no man or housewife for that matter can take it. Keep your head up, others will come." Okay, so she's basically saying that she got offered that role. Candace Dillard Bassett was offered that role as well. So you had Nene, who was offered the role. You had Porsha, who was offered the role. You had Candace Dillard Bassett, who was offered the role. And you have Kenya Moore Hair Care, who was offered the role. And did I say Cynthia Bailey? I think it ultimately went to Cynthia and Nene, right? But Kenya saying, I was booked, but what is for you, no man or housewife for that matter can take it. Keep your head up, others will come. So it's like she's, sending Nene some encouragement. It's kind of giving that she's sending Nene some encouragement, some positive vibes, which I think is awesome. We love a good sisterhood, womanhood moment. However, number one, it kind of seems like she didn't pick the side. She chose a side. Some people will say, well, that statement is very neutral. No. Neutral is not saying anything at all. It looked like she didn't chose a side, and I felt like she didn't chose Nene's side, even though she's supposed to be filming The Real Housewives of Atlanta with Miss Porsha Williams. All right. Not only that, I find it super ironic that she's trying to be super positive in terms of, telling Nene what is for you no man or housewife can take and keep your head up. But wasn't it Kenya? Yeah, it was Kenya Moore Haircare who went on Candy Speak on it and basically said that the reason why Nene's blackballed and don't book no shows is because she's an untalented buffoon.
Here's the thing. Nobody's stopping you from getting other work. You're not talented. You don't need to be on anyone else's TV screen doing anything other than looking like a complete buffoon. If you could act, if you could dance, if you could sing, you were pretty, then maybe you would get another opportunity or another show.
But all of a sudden, what is for you no man can take away? And keep your head up after you said that the girl was a caricature and that she wasn't talented and that she acts like a buffoon. Okay, sis. So Porsha is returning. I say all of that to say Porsha is returning. Kenya is returning. Sheree, I believe, is returning. We don't know to what capacity, if she's going to be a friend of or a housewife. And then Drew is returning. I think that's pretty safe to say because they've been having her do chemistry tests with some of the other ladies. Now, I told you guys about a lady by the name of Tiffany Rose. Tiffany Rose is no longer being considered, I don't believe. Kenya ran her off. Kenya ran the girl off. And I'll let her tell her own story, but Kenya didn't ran the girl off. So, I mean, that's that. And I know Ming Lee is trying hard to secure a spot. So, y'all let me know how y'all feel about everything in the comments down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day. Bye.